Welcome back guys to another Warframe video. Today we talk about the Loki Archon build. So we go ahead and went to the helmet and gave ourselves the Tesla Nervos ability. This will give us the ability to get more energy per second, as well as increase our crowd control and also increase our overall AoE damage. So let's go ahead and jump into the build. Okay, so we're going to go with Energy Siphon to increase our energy regeneration, overextended for more range, and then just remember, right, we have a negative 60% ability strength, which we're going to counter with the Umbral Intensify and Augur Secrets, as well as the Molt Augmented. Right now, if you get this to 250 stacks, right, so you'll be in the game for a bit, but if you kill 250 enemies, this will give you 60% power strength, which alone by itself is enough to counteract that negative 60% from the overextended mod. This is why this is one of my most favorite arcanes right now in the game. After that, we're going to go with a lot of duration, so Prime Continuity or just Continuity, Augur Message for more ability duration, Streamline so that it can reduce the cost of our abilities, and then lastly, these two mods right here. These are your two key players. Archon Stretch will play perfectly with your Tesla Nervos because it will consistently keep on resetting that 5-second timer. You throw your Tesla Nervos, you just leave them there, and then boom, extra 2 energy per second over 5 seconds. And it will last and it will keep resetting until those Tesla Nervoses are basically gone. They have to be gone. The moment you don't see electricity procs, that's when you won't get a reset timer on this passive here. Then we have your Tesla Nervos Augment, so while the target has a Nervos attached, any damage dealt to it will be absorbed by the Nervos and channeled into an 8-meter burst of electricity damage, right, on death. This is pretty cool because you throw your crap out, and then we're going to be using our Inadem, or basically a dagger. You can use a heavy attack on, these enemies, and then proc a huge amount of damage. If you don't want to use a heavy attack or a melee weapon, then use a rifle, use a shotgun, whatever you want. But it will definitely help you out with your AoE damage. Okay, so before we get into the build, right, this is the Inadem. This is one of the Incarnon weapons. Now, I want to show you guys exactly what I have. So, whenever you guys have the weapon, Evolution 1 is just at the 5x combo, you can trigger the Incarnon form. I went for a little bit of range, so plus 0.5. I went for extra finisher damage because, we want to be able to one-shot people anyway, so fuck it. Evolution 4, reach 3x combo with an heavy attack to activate the Incarnon form. With Covert Lethality and Corrupt Charge mod, we'll be able to basically have this knife or this dagger at 3 times combo all the time. So we won't have to basically stack up anything, we'll just immediately have 3 times combo. And in the cool last passive, Evolution 5, Stunning Brutality. On finisher, stun aware enemies in a 10-meter radius. The cool thing about this, right, enemies that know you're there and are fully aware, even though you're cloaking, right, they may not see you, so they won't shoot you, but they know you're there. So if you do a heavy attack with a dagger, like the Inadem or the Karis Prime or the Dark Dagger, any dagger, if you do a heavy attack, it will actually open up a finisher on them. Which means, boom, heavy attack, triggers a finisher, which, puts up your Incarnon form. You activate the finisher, and it will stun 10-meter radius around you, right? It will trigger a stun radius around you, which means if there's another enemy, you can go ahead and do another finisher on that enemy to trigger another stun, right? And it will just keep on triggering that stun over and over and over again until there's no more enemies around, or until your Incarnon form kind of goes away. One or the other. But let's go ahead and jump into this Inadem build, right? Like I said, we're going to be building for heavy attacks. So go for a prime pressure point or a normal pressure point. Corrupt Charge plus 30 initial combo. We don't care about that negative. Covert Lethality will give us another 16 initial combo and another extra 100% finisher damage. And then we're going to stack that with another 60%, right? So we have 60 from this mod, 60 from the Inadem passive, and then another 100 from the Covert Lethality. So we're looking at an extra, 220% finisher damage, right? 60, 60, 120, and then another 100, 220% finisher damage. Then we'll go with a Sacrificial Steel for more critical chance, Spoil Strike for damage, Killing Blow for extra damage, and then Organ Shatter for just critical damage. Now for your Tenno School, you guys could use Unairu, so you can use your Caustic Strike to reduce armor for all enemies. You don't have to, but it can come in handy at times. Now, if you want even more energy, I would actually recommend you guys go for Zenuric and then use your little ability to get yourself more energy per second. Okay, so we'll go with 20 Corrupted Heavy Gunners, just like usual. I'm going to cloak in there. We're going to go here and get rid of all their weapons so that they're not too annoying. Trigger the Tesla Nervos. Throw that crap around. Trigger your Inodam. There you go. You have it activated. Heavy attack. Execute. Boom. That explosion right there was the stun. So it even has a little visual cue, and you know it happened. So let's go ahead and get this guy. Oh, he's got the Tesla Nervos on him. And then you can just keep spamming your heavy attacks, right? It'll do a crap ton of damage. Pretty crazy. Just a little side note so you guys know, if they have those Nervos on them, you cannot do a finisher on them. So they have the Nervos. I cannot trigger that execution unless it is by the Parazon, but you cannot trigger a finisher on them. Only a Parazon finisher, but not like a weapon finisher. So just keep that in mind while you guys are, throwing Tesla Nervos out or whatever. And that's the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the Archon stretch mod. Do you think it goes well with Loki? Do you think the Tesla Nervos works on them? Who would you give the Tesla Nervos to? And then what Archon mods would you guys actually use on what Warframes? There's so many things we could do here, and every time I upload a video, I will try to show a different combination each time. This one I kind of enjoyed just because you do get radial damage, you get more energy per second, and just crowd control, which honestly Loki did kind of lack. We did not fix the squishy issue. You're still relatively squishy, so you want to be extra careful when you're roaming around. But I mean, that's why you're cloaking, right? That's why you're cloaking, and that's why you're using your ultimate, and then make sure you get your energy back by just killing stuff and then using your Tesla Nervos. If you guys want to help support the channel, please make sure you click on that link in the comments below. I will be promoting affiliate links that will help out the channel and will keep me going and making more content for you guys. If you guys are in the clan, you know what to do, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.